Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I'd like to just briefly touch upon the new Deadpool and Wolverine trailer that finally has arrived and which clearly didn't miss the mark. My reaction? Honestly, I liked it. Yeah, and well, there you have it. I said I liked it, and if you're an honest DP and or Wolverine fan, you've got to admit it's difficult to not at least like it a bit. That's, however, where it all grinds to a halt for me. Why? Simple. Because it's overly obvious what Disney is doing. Namely, the only thing they could. And that's to please the fans. At least, thus far, they seem to do a good job. Thus far? Yes, thus far, because to me a trailer like this doesn't automatically means the movie is going to be good. Especially not when Disney is behind the wheel. No, I'm not being paranoid nor pessimistic, I'm just being realistic. There's no denying that this movie has a big chance of being both good and becoming the fan pleaser they make it out to be. You see, Disney has no other option than to go this way. Or do they? Well, yes and no. On the one hand, no, because they basically need a fan pleaser and know that screwing up Deadpool, such a popular fan favorite character, would be like the equivalent of calling the wrath of Khan upon themselves with fans. On the other hand, yes, because they basically never had anything to lose at all in the first place. Say what? V, are you saying they have nothing to lose by screwing up their own IPs and bombing their popular franchises? Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. You see, two of Disney's biggest backers are BlackRock and Vanguard Group, two of ESG and DEI's biggest proponents. The TLDR, one, BlackRock is the world's largest asset manager with 10 trillion in assets under management. And the other, the Vanguard Group, is an American registered investment advisor with about 7.7 trillion in global assets under management. They practically have infinite means to sponsor Disney eternally. They're known for actively propagating their ideals and beliefs and forcing them through everybody's throat. Hence, they're major driving forces behind all the political messaging Disney productions are imbued with. For them, Disney's political messaging is a means to an end, namely forcing their ESG and DEI ideals and beliefs through everybody's throat. Now, while it's claimed that BlackRock and Vanguard, two of ESG and DEI's biggest proponents, are now to reversing course, backing down on ESG and DEI, there have been no clear signs as of late at Disney regarding the matter so far. One can argue that by way of the X-Men 97 series, they're turning their cards slightly around. But also there, it's still way too early to declare victory. X-Men 97 is being based on the 90s animated series. And like Deadpool, the Deadpool character, the 90s X-Men animated series is immensely popular. And like with the Deadpool character, there's a very large and utmost dedicated fan base they could seriously upset if they don't tread carefully. So in a way, two of both Disney's biggest backers and biggest proponents of ESG and DEI could now really be reversing reversing course, doubling down on ESG and DEI, and Deadpool and Wolverine will be a product of that? Or it's all a big nothing burger, nothing but hot air and a way to lure audiences back. Then, of course, the question rises what they could possibly ever hope to gain with luring the audiences back, if afterwards they were to fall back into their old habits of political messaging. They'd only piss off the fans again, perhaps even more than ever before. The backlash would be huge, and they would completely squander the tiny, tiny bit of goodwill they might have had left up until this point. Anyway, what do you think? Do you think Deadpool and Wolverine will herald a turnaround for Disney? Or is it merely a one-trick pony? And if so, why? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and until next time.